In SQL learning, what is the topic today you are going to start?
Natish, today we are going to discuss about the query performing tool. And this is the query store which is introduced in SQL Server 2016. This available in all editions started from the SQL Server 2016. So in this video, we will see what is the query store. And we will also discuss the architecture of query store, and we will see how to configure, how to set up, and how to do the configuration of the query store. We will study the built-in reports provided by the query store, and these reports are very helpful in finding the poor plans and runtime statistics and the resources consumed by most of the reports. These reports are very helpful. It is very difficult to build these reports manually, but by using these reports, the life of a query performance person, the life of a DBA will become easy. So let's start the query next video, and we will see in this video how to configure the query store and how to capture the most top queries which are consuming more resources, which have the query regressions problems. We will see in this coming video.
Store is a performance monitoring tool, and it's a powerful feature provided by Microsoft SQL Server. By using the query store, we can track the query plans, statistics, and historical data, which will help to diagnose the performance degradations of the queries. And this performance degradation which is occurring in the queries over the time, we can check through the reports provided by the query stores. Query store is a database level feature, which means that for each database we have to activate it separately, and it's available in all editions starting from SQL Server 2016. Query store is very helpful for the DBAs because they can quickly find and fix the plan performance regressions. And how can this can be done, we will see in the coming video. And the query, by using the query store, we can determine the number of times a query was executed in a given time. And query stores also provide us the top n queries in the past hour. In past any hour, number of hours, we can check the queries executed by time, by memory consumption. And also by using the query store, we can audit the history of query plans for a given query. And query store also allow us to analyze the resources consumptions like CPU consumption, input output consumption, and memory consumption for a particular database. And this is a very powerful feature because we can check for a particular database the resource consumption, which was before very difficult when the query store feature was not introduced. And we can identify the top queries that are waiting for the resources. Not only this, we can also find the wait nature by using the query store. So it's very powerful feature which will help to the DBAs to monitor the performance and to troubleshoot the performance issues. And now we will see in the SQL Server Management Studio how to enable and configure the query store. So let's move to the SQL Server Management Studio. This is the Management Studio of SQL Server 2017, and this is our example database TradingDB, and in this database we will enable the query store feature, and it's available here. By default it is off, and we have to select the option of read write. When we will enable this read write option, then there are other options will also be enabled, and there is the option of data flush interval. This data flush interval is by default is 15 minutes if we will set through this graphical user interface, and it's 900 seconds if we are using the queries through query analyzer if we are setting. And this data flush interval, what it will do, this is the frequency at which the query store data is flushed and persists to the disks. Mean if I'm going to set 15 minutes, then after 15 minutes the query store data will move from memory to disks. And I will set it for, because we have to test, so I will set it 1 minute. After 1 minute the data will flush from the memory to the disk. And this is the statistics collection interval, which is by default 1 hour, and we can change it. There are options to change 1 minute, 5 minutes. Like this is the time interval at which runtime statistics are aggregated. This will directly affect the size of the query store data. So we have to set it according to our environment. And the max size is the maximum size of the query store. This is the size of this query store which we are going to set into the trading database. In the trading database, our query store size will be 100 MB, and this maximum size will be changed if the data reach to this limit. Then the operation mode will automatically change to the read only. Like when the size of the query store will reach to 100 MB, then this will automatically change to read only. And when it will change to the read only mode, then it means there is no new data will captured, and which means that your performance analysis is no longer accurate. So we have to take care of this size, and to clean it automatically, we have to enable this option, size based clean up mode, which is by default is auto, and it should be auto. It will it will be auto. A background process will cleaning the query store structure most of the time. And when this will cleaning the query store structure, then it will also take some significant resources. And then there is the option of this query store capture mode. There are 3 options available, and by default is the all. If this all option is selected, then it means it will capture all the queries. And if it is auto, then the infrequent queries and queries with insignificant compile and execution plans will not be captured in the query store. And none mean the query store stops capturing the new queries. So these are the options are available in the query captures. And this stale query threshold, which is in the days, and this is the duration to retain the query store runtime statistics. By default it's 30 days, which might be unnecessarily long for your scenarios. So you have to set according to your organization scenarios. And these are the options which we have to set for test environment. I will set it for 1 minute, and this also I will just for testing I will keep these settings, and I will press the OK. There is some problem. Okay, it's okay. This is the configuration for the query store for a particular database. In our case, this is the trading database.